Imagine if I told you that the secret to feeling more energetic, thinking more clearly, and slowing the signs of aging isn't hidden in some expensive treatment, futuristic technology, or miracle pill. What if the key to reversing fatigue, sharpening your mind, and renewing your body has been inside you all along, quietly waiting for the right signals to awaken it? Inside every cell of your body are tiny power plants called mitochondria, and they are the engines that drive every thought, every movement, and every beat of your heart. Now, here's the exciting part. These microscopic powerhouses are not fixed. They can regrow, repair themselves, and even multiply if you know how to trigger the signals correctly. In just a few days, the right combination of movement, nutrition, rest, and stress management can start to awaken these energy factories, giving your cells the ability to perform at their very best. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey inside your own body to show you how simple habits can activate this incredible regenerative power. By the end of this talk, you'll understand exactly how to give your cells what they need to produce more energy, repair damage, and help you feel younger, stronger, and more vibrant than you have in years. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could change the way you think about your energy, your health, and the way your body ages, starting in just 3 days. Mitochondria are microscopic structures found inside nearly every cell of the human body, and they play a critical role in keeping us alive and functioning. Their main responsibility is to produce energy in the form of a molecule called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. ATP acts as the universal energy currency of the body, powering almost every biological process. Whether your heart is beating, your brain is processing information, your muscles are contracting, or your cells are repairing damage, all of these activities require ATP that is generated by mitochondria. Because of this essential role, mitochondria are often referred to as the powerhouses or energy engines of the cell. These structures convert nutrients from the food we eat, such as carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, along with oxygen that we breathe, into usable cellular energy through a complex biochemical process known as cellular respiration. Inside the mitochondria, nutrients are broken down, and electrons are transferred through a chain of reactions that ultimately generate ATP. This process is extremely efficient and allows cells to produce large amounts of energy needed for survival and performance. Different organs contain different numbers of mitochondria depending on their energy needs. For example, heart muscle cells and brain cells contain a particularly high number of mitochondria because these organs require constant and substantial energy to function properly. Muscle cells also contain many mitochondria, especially in individuals who are physically active, allowing the muscles to sustain prolonged movement and endurance. Beyond energy production, mitochondria also help regulate metabolism, control cell survival, and play a role in signaling pathways that influence inflammation, immunity, and cellular repair. Their health and efficiency directly impact how well the body produces energy and maintains normal biological functions. Mitochondrial decline is one of the most important biological processes associated with aging because mitochondria are responsible for producing the energy that cells need to function properly. Over time, these cellular power plants begin to lose efficiency. They may produce less ATP, accumulate structural damage, and generate higher levels of harmful byproducts known as reactive oxygen species. When this decline occurs, cells struggle to maintain normal activity, and the body gradually begins to show signs of aging both internally and externally. One major reason for mitochondrial decline is continuous exposure to metabolic stress. Every time mitochondria produce energy, small amounts of oxidative molecules are formed as natural byproducts. In young and healthy cells, the body's antioxidant systems neutralize these molecules effectively. However, as the years pass, the balance between damage and repair becomes less efficient. Oxidative stress can damage mitochondrial DNA, proteins, and membranes, making these structures less capable of producing energy. Another contributing factor is the gradual reduction in the body's ability to repair or replace damaged mitochondria. Cells rely on quality control systems that remove dysfunctional mitochondria and replace them with new ones. With aging, these repair systems slow down, allowing damaged mitochondria to accumulate inside cells. This accumulation further decreases cellular efficiency and increases stress on tissues. As mitochondrial performance declines, organs with high energy demands are often affected first. The brain may experience slower cognitive processing and reduced mental clarity. Muscles may fatigue more quickly and lose strength. The skin may show reduced elasticity and slower regeneration. These effects reflect a deeper cellular problem. When the energy engines of the body weaken, every system that depends on them begins to operate less effectively. The human body has an extraordinary ability to adapt to changing energy demands, and one of the most remarkable examples of this adaptability is the process known as mitochondrial biogenesis. This process refers to the creation of new mitochondria within cells. Rather than remaining fixed in number, mitochondria can increase when the body receives signals that more energy production is required. Through this natural mechanism, cells can improve their energy capacity, efficiency, and resilience. Mitochondrial biogenesis begins when certain cellular sensors detect changes in energy status. When cells experience increased energy demand, such as during physical activity, exposure to mild metabolic stress, or periods of reduced calorie intake, specific molecular pathways become activated. One of the key regulators involved in this process is a protein that acts like a master switch, turning on genes responsible for building new mitochondrial components. These genes instruct the cell to produce proteins, enzymes, and membranes that form additional mitochondria. During this process, the cell not only increases the number of mitochondria, but also improves their functional quality. Newly formed mitochondria tend to be more efficient at producing ATP and better at managing oxidative stress. This renewal strengthens the overall energy system of the cell and helps maintain healthy metabolism. Lifestyle factors play a powerful role in stimulating mitochondrial biogenesis. Regular physical activity is one of the strongest triggers, particularly endurance exercises that increase oxygen demand in muscles. Certain nutrients found in plant-based foods, such as polyphenols and healthy fats, also support the signaling pathways involved in mitochondrial growth. Adequate sleep and metabolic balance further enhance the body's ability to regulate this process. Through mitochondrial biogenesis, the body continually adapts and renews its cellular power supply in response to environmental and lifestyle signals. The human body responds rapidly to changes in lifestyle, and even short-term adjustments in daily habits can activate powerful biological repair mechanisms. Many cellular systems are designed to sense environmental signals such as physical activity, nutrient availability, sleep patterns, and stress levels. When these signals change in a positive direction, the body begins adjusting its internal processes almost immediately. This is why short interventions lasting just a few days can start influencing cellular pathways involved in energy production, repair, and metabolic balance. One reason these changes occur quickly is because cells constantly monitor their energy status. Specialized molecules act as sensors that detect shifts in energy demand or nutrient supply. When the body experiences conditions such as increased physical movement or temporary reduction in calorie intake, these sensors send signals that activate genes responsible for repair and renewal. These genes can stimulate processes like mitochondrial biogenesis, improved glucose metabolism, and enhanced antioxidant defense. Short lifestyle interventions can also influence inflammation and hormonal balance. For example, improved sleep quality over just a few nights can reduce stress hormones and support better metabolic regulation. Similarly, brief periods of structured physical activity can increase blood flow, improve oxygen delivery to tissues, and activate pathways that help cells produce energy more efficiently. Nutritional changes can also produce rapid biological effects. Consuming foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds can quickly supply cells with molecules that protect them from oxidative damage and support mitochondrial function. When combined with better hydration and reduced intake of processed foods, these changes help create an internal environment that encourages cellular repair. Even though long-term habits are essential for lasting health, these early cellular responses demonstrate how quickly the body can begin adapting when it receives supportive signals. Physical activity is one of the most powerful natural signals that stimulates mitochondrial growth and renewal inside the body. When muscles begin to work during exercise, they require a rapid and sustained supply of energy to maintain movement. This sudden increase in energy demand places stress on existing mitochondria, which must work harder to produce ATP. In response to this demand, muscle cells activate specialized molecular pathways that signal the need to produce additional mitochondria, allowing the cells to meet future energy requirements more efficiently. During exercise, the body activates energy-sensing molecules that detect the shift in cellular energy balance. When ATP levels drop and energy demand rises, these sensors trigger a cascade of biochemical signals that switch on genes responsible for mitochondrial biogenesis. These genes instruct the cell to build new mitochondrial structures, produce essential enzymes, and strengthen the internal systems that generate energy. Over time, this process increases both the number and efficiency of mitochondria within muscle cells. Exercise also improves the quality of existing mitochondria. Increased oxygen delivery to tissues enhances the efficiency of cellular respiration, the process by which mitochondria convert nutrients and oxygen into usable energy. Regular movement also helps reduce the accumulation of damaged mitochondria by activating cellular cleanup mechanisms that remove dysfunctional components and replace them with healthier ones. Even moderate forms of activity can stimulate these beneficial effects. Brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or climbing stairs can significantly activate the pathways that encourage mitochondrial growth. Endurance-based activities are particularly effective because they sustain energy demand over longer periods, giving cells a stronger signal to expand their energy-producing capacity. As a result, muscles become more efficient, fatigue decreases, and the body develops greater endurance and metabolic resilience. Nutrient-dense foods play a crucial role in supporting mitochondrial health because the nutrients we consume directly influence how efficiently cells produce and manage energy. Mitochondria rely on a steady supply of vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and protective plant compounds to maintain their structure and perform the complex biochemical reactions involved in energy production. When the body receives high-quality nutrients, mitochondria can function more efficiently and are better protected from damage caused by oxidative stress. One important group of nutrients that supports mitochondrial function is antioxidants. During the process of producing energy, mitochondria naturally generate reactive oxygen species as byproducts. In small amounts, these molecules are normal, but excessive accumulation can damage mitochondrial membranes, proteins, and DNA. Antioxidants found in foods such as berries, leafy greens, nuts, and colorful vegetables help neutralize these reactive molecules, protecting mitochondria from oxidative damage and preserving their ability to produce ATP effectively. Polyphenols, which are natural compounds found in many plant-based foods, also contribute to mitochondrial health. Foods like green tea, dark chocolate, olives, berries, and certain spices contain polyphenols that can activate cellular pathways involved in mitochondrial growth and repair. These compounds may stimulate signals that encourage the formation of new mitochondria while improving the efficiency of existing ones. Healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids found in foods like fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, support the structural integrity of mitochondrial membranes. These membranes are essential for maintaining the chemical gradients that drive energy production. In addition, essential vitamins and minerals such as B vitamins, magnesium, and iron act as cofactors in the biochemical reactions that occur within mitochondria, enabling enzymes to convert nutrients into usable cellular energy. Metabolic rest refers to giving the body a period of time without constant food intake, allowing internal repair and energy regulation processes to function more effectively. In modern lifestyles, many people eat frequently throughout the day, which keeps the body continuously focused on digestion and nutrient processing. When the body is constantly supplied with food, cells remain in a growth and storage mode. However, when there is a break between meals, particularly during overnight fasting, the body shifts its metabolic priorities toward maintenance and repair. During periods of metabolic rest, cells activate several protective pathways that help maintain cellular health. One important process that becomes more active is the recycling of damaged cellular components. Cells identify worn-out or malfunctioning structures, including defective mitochondria, and break them down so their components can be reused. This cleanup system helps remove inefficient mitochondria that produce energy poorly or generate excessive oxidative stress. As damaged mitochondria are cleared away, the body is able to replace them with newer, healthier ones through mitochondrial biogenesis. This renewal process improves the overall efficiency of the cell's energy system. When mitochondria function more effectively, cells can generate ATP more reliably and maintain better metabolic balance. Metabolic rest also improves the body's sensitivity to important hormones that regulate energy use, such as insulin. When cells become more responsive to these signals, nutrients are used more efficiently rather than being stored excessively. In addition, periods without constant food intake can encourage the body to use stored energy sources, such as fat, which further supports metabolic flexibility. Time-restricted eating patterns, such as allowing a 12 to 14-hour overnight fasting window, are often sufficient to initiate these beneficial metabolic adjustments within the body. Sleep and stress regulation are critical factors that influence mitochondrial health because both directly affect the body's internal repair systems and energy balance. During the day, cells continuously perform demanding tasks such as producing energy, processing nutrients, and responding to environmental stress. These activities gradually create wear and tear within cellular structures, including mitochondria. Quality sleep provides the body with a dedicated period to restore balance, repair damaged components, and optimize the efficiency of cellular energy systems. During deep sleep, several important biological processes occur that support mitochondrial maintenance. Hormones involved in cellular repair and growth become more active, while stress hormones decrease. Reduced levels of stress hormones help limit excessive inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can damage mitochondrial membranes and internal enzymes. At the same time, improved circulation and oxygen delivery during restful sleep help mitochondria carry out energy-producing reactions more efficiently. Sleep also supports the body's metabolic regulation. When sleep patterns are consistent and sufficient, the body maintains a healthier balance of hormones that control appetite, blood sugar levels, and energy utilization. Stable metabolic conditions allow mitochondria to function under optimal conditions, reducing unnecessary strain on cellular energy production. Chronic psychological stress can have the opposite effect. When the body is exposed to long periods of stress, it releases high levels of hormones that prepare the body for emergency situations. While useful in short bursts, prolonged exposure to these hormones can disrupt cellular metabolism and increase oxidative damage inside mitochondria. This can gradually reduce their efficiency and impair the cell's ability to generate energy. Practices that help calm the nervous system, such as relaxation techniques, controlled breathing, meditation, or spending time in restorative environments, can lower stress signals and support healthier mitochondrial function. In conclusion, the journey toward better health and slower aging begins at the smallest level of our biology, the mitochondria inside our cells. These tiny power plants determine how much energy our bodies produce, how efficiently our organs function, and how well our cells repair themselves. As mitochondria decline, the body begins to show signs of fatigue, slower recovery, and aging. But the remarkable truth is that our bodies are not powerless in this process. Through natural biological mechanisms, cells have the ability to renew and regenerate their mitochondria when they receive the right signals. Simple lifestyle actions, such as regular physical movement, nutrient-rich foods, giving the body periods of metabolic rest, maintaining quality sleep, and managing stress, can activate powerful cellular pathways that support mitochondrial growth and repair. Even small changes practiced consistently can begin improving the efficiency of the body's energy system. By taking care of these microscopic engines of life, we support the strength, resilience, and vitality of the entire body. So the message is simple. Give your body the right conditions, and it will begin to restore itself from within. Try these positive habits for just a few days and observe how your energy, focus, and overall well-being start to shift in a healthier direction. Thank you all for your time and attention. I truly appreciate the opportunity to share this knowledge with you today. I wish each of you the very best in your journey toward better health, renewed energy, and a vibrant future. Good luck to all of you, and thank you once again.